We're live. What's going on? Joe Mercado's here. What's going on, Joe? How's everybody doing tonight? Another Sunday. We made it again. Oh, my typing rules. How's everybody doing? We have three or four people in here. Good to see everybody. Hopefully we get a usual crowd comes in hopefully here shortly. I was about a minute late getting in. Unfortunately, I dragged my feet until the last second. Hey, Chad, going on? What's up, man? What's going on, Chad? Everybody having a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Mine was all right. I barely left the house. As a matter of fact, I didn't really leave the property today. I've been very, very lazy today. I tried to take a little bit of a nap earlier, which was semi-successful. I was kind of in and out of sleep a couple times for about an hour, but I don't really know how much good it did me. Last day of summer, winter tomorrow, yes. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. New and interesting with the Scat Pack. Not much, really. We did our 2-year anniversary of getting it delivered. Other than that, as far as mods are doing anything really to the car, nothing really much right now. So, Custom Cars of GTA, what's up? Hello. Hey, what's up there in Canada? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in, Custom Cars. Thanks for coming in, Sean, everybody, Chad. We got a little bit of a crowd building up. We got 8 people. Anybody watch some football today? I don't really watch the NFL anymore, but of course I still see kind of what's going on online, Facebook and everywhere else. So it's kind of hard to miss. Danette Sunday, what's up, Danette? How you doing? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Hey, Dominic's here. All right, Dominic, what's up, man? Nice little crowd coming in. I did was I here? I think it was Thursday night. I came in for a little while, so yeah, I think the Broncos probably looking for a new. I don't know. I haven't watched the games, but they lost the game today. I think from what I saw from some of my friends being upset online. John Paul, what's going on? Another Canadian. All right. Good to see you. It's been a while, John Paul. How you doing? Good to see you. We got a pretty nice crowd building up already. That's all right. I like this. This is good, man. Sky One is here. Hello, Sky One. What's up? William Strauss, what's going on? Checking in from Homer, Alaska. Up there, and you got a lot of people up north in here tonight. Cool. Oh, Sean, you went to see the new Rambo movie, huh? A couple days ago. It was pretty solid revenge flick. Cool. Good. I need to go catch some movies. I haven't. I don't go to a lot of movies. I am looking forward to, what is it, in November when the Ford versus Ferrari movie comes out. I think that looks pretty cool. I'd like to see that. I'm kind of picky about movies, though. I don't go to a lot. Steelers lost again. 0-3. Season probably over. Yeah. I think the Broncos are in the same boat. I'm not paying attention to the football anymore after several decades of being a hardcore Bronco fan. Never missed basically a play. I haven't watched anything in 2 years now. So, hello, Becky. Becky is here. The stream can officially begin now since Becky has arrived. How you doing? Oh, cool, Sean. Sean's going to be racing a week from today in Wisconsin with his Hellcat if weather permitting. Cool, Sean. Nice, man. I'm sure you'll be getting some video, I should assume. William, what's up, William? You're going to go to the We Are Mopar. Cool. Next year. Cool, man. Yeah, I would like to check that out, too. one of these years. What's up, Sky, Chad, William? We got a lot of people coming in. This is great. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, William. I was just watching a video, William, that you were in one of mine earlier. I was going through a bunch of my old videos earlier, just out of boredom, scanning through, and one of the ones, the one that you're in was one of the ones I checked out for a few minutes. Oh, cool. You're going to run the car on the track. Nice, William. William, you got Autumn there, huh? Ugh. Custom Cars and GTA is looking forward to seeing more snow videos. You love seeing the Challenger in the snow. Yeah, it's kind of like making those videos. Good for one a year at least, you know. Oh, so Sky, you tried the Shine Armor. Cool, man. That's cool. It came out nice. I really like the way it goes on and comes off real easy, and it seems to leave a real nice protection and shine. And I really do like it a lot. Ease of use and the job that it does is great. So yeah, it's basically a waterless wash, but you can use it after a wash too. I don't use it. I use it as a waterless wash if the car is already pretty much clean. If there's some dirt on the car, I don't really feel comfortable with the waterless wash thing, even though it says it's fine. William says there's a show in Wakefield this coming weekend. Oh, cool. Motley is here. What's up, Motley? 392 is in the house, guys. Everybody say hello to Motley. Good to see you again. I forget who all came in Thursday when I was here. We had a decent crowd for an impromptu thing. I only put it up about 5 minutes before I showed up, and I think I came in for 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I can't remember, but we had pretty good little talk and kind of had some fun. I only got one regular video out this weekend, so I feel bad about that. But oh, cool! Sky says check out Sky's video. They took the wide body through the twisties on Route 66, and then went up to Mount Airy, aka Mayberry RFD. Go sweet! I will have to check that out. How's everything going, Dominic? We have 14 in here already. It's nice. Decent crowd. I had like the super boring day of days. I didn't do a darn thing. Like I said, I didn't leave the property of where I'm sitting right now. I did not leave the property. So, man. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chad. You said you were. I saw your comment that you were working. Yeah. It was kind of like a last minute decision to come on and do a live stream. I was like, because I was wanting to make a video that day, and I didn't get to it. So I said, oh, what the hell? I'll go live for a little while. So that was kind of fun. I think it was about 45 minutes or so, if I remember correctly. Sky says they hit a turn so hard, the drink fell out of the cup holder. That's pretty hard. Those cup holders are pretty good. Yeah, you must have been going hard. Cool. I will check it out. Molly's going to ceramic coat the wheels this week. Cool. Hope it helps. Yeah, it should help. Keeps the stuff from sticking. It should clean up. I've seen, I don't have an actual real ceramic coat, but I've seen other people do it, and it seems to help a lot. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, huh? It's actually a bottle of water with one of those little drink packets in it. It's a Kool-Aid blue raspberry or something like that. It's pretty good. The brake dust is pretty crazy. Yeah, William wants no thoughts on ceramic brakes. I don't know enough about that stuff that Sean knows. Sean says he got invited to a track event in Texas in January. Oh, cool. So you may try to track down, track interstate 35 straight down. Cool. Yeah, I'm not far. I'm just real close to Interstate 35. Yep. I'm just like a couple 30 miles or so off. Oh, well, let me think about that. Yeah, William's getting into the getting his car really built up and some cool tires and everything else. So he's getting serious. I'm loving my wider too. Yeah, I can't talk. I'm loving my wider wheels and tires on my car. Everything's great. They hook up a little bit better. Still not great, but they look really good. Car feels a little different. Seems like the corners are a little bit better. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it feels good. Hooks up a little better. I can get a little more into it on the launch than I used to be able to. Still spin pretty easy though, because I don't have the greatest tires though. I mean, they're the ones I bought weren't the best. So, but they're wearing really well so far, and they look good. And so far, I like everything about it, except for I'm still having a little bit of TPMS sensor issues, which has nothing to do with tires. The new TPMS sensors, um, the left rear one tends to go out once or twice a week, and it comes right back on if I go out on the highway and get up to about 55 or 60. It starts working again. But for some reason, about once a week it'll go out and it's not showing anything. So that's a little bit annoying, but William is going to talk to Ken and Grant out about getting forged internals. Are you thinking about supercharger or something? For those of you who don't know William, he's got a 392 Charger Scat Pack. It's all black, and he calls it Elvira, and the license plate says Elvira. I got his car in at least one of my videos. I think maybe it is just one. I can't remember. One of the places that I deliver to at my job that I deliver to almost every day, or basically every day. On Friday, one of the guys from there came to the store instead of me delivering stuff because he needed some stuff that day. They was going to get the next day. And he showed up in I always get the colors confused, whether it's Sublime Green or Go Green, but he showed and it was a Scat Pack, same wheels as me. So I was pretty excited. I didn't realize he had one. Yeah, Pro Charger, cool, William. Yeah, I haven't noticed a big mileage difference with my wider tires. I don't know. It probably is. I don't really pay much attention to mileage. So, Sky, if you go to any Napa store right now, and most of them aren't going to carry the 0W4 or the 040. Well, they'll carry it in the regular Pennzoil. I think, man, my brain is fried today. The regular Pennzoil synthetic, they'll have it in. They could have it in, but they can order you the Ultra Platinum, not just the Platinum. They can order you the Ultra Platinum, is what it's called. Ultra Platinum is the one we're supposed to use. What's the W40? 0W40. And it's a killer deal right now, but you got to buy 10 quarts. So you got to buy 2 5-quart jugs to get the deal, and it's like $29 or something. So it'd be like $60. It's just for the rest of the month. So go to a Napa store. They'll probably have to order it for you, but almost every Napa store will be able to have it the next day. So I would, if anybody's looking to get the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum 0W40, check out a Napa store. Like I say, most of them probably aren't going to have it in stock because it's not used that much, but they have a huge Pennzoil sale going on right now. But yeah, you got to buy you got to buy 2 5-quart jugs. So, but it's a killer deal. It's like really, really cheap right now. So. Molly has not named his car. Sean's gonna get. Oh, Sean Yadir, have a great night, man. You're gonna run about 10:05 at about 1:32 this Sunday. Sweet, sweet. All right, have a good week, Sean, and good luck with the car, man. Keep up the good work on that thing. So you've had quite a drop there, William, in your MPG since you got the bigger tires, huh? If anybody goes in for that Napa deal, make sure you tell them you want the Ultra Platinum, because there's a Platinum and an Ultra Platinum, but you want the Ultra Platinum 040. I think it's like $2 a jug more than the regular Platinum, but it's still a killer deal. It's way cheaper than just buying it normally. Sky, you get 2 years of free oil. See, we only got a couple of free oil changes with ours, so I hear a lot of people saying that they got like a year or 2 years of free oil changes. We didn't get that good of a deal on our service. Plus, the dealers from where I live, the nearest Dodge dealer is like 80 miles. So, William didn't get any. He didn't get a single. See, I think I'd have to ask Kim. I think we got 2 free ones or something, or 3. I don't remember, but it wasn't a whole bunch. I think they offer some package deals at most of the places that are pretty good. You pay for 3 or 4 at a time or something and get a killer deal on them. But so your Kim got 2, huh, William? I'd have to ask my Kim if she like what we got. She'd remember because she always remembers stuff like that. I don't care about free stuff or gas prices or anything terrible. So. Hey, Straight 60, what's up? Thanks for coming back in. Oh, sweet. You got your upload done. Cool. So you're a little bit early tonight. It's always a kind of I like to get mine done early. I don't often get my stuff done early. I usually drags on farther than I think it's going to, but when I do get it done early, it feels kind of good. Yes, Chad, living in the middle of nowhere is great. Everything you need, it's either order it online or drive 80 miles or wait, or it's always something. So Becky, you got 6 oil changes and free inspection for life. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, Becky. So, William, you can buy 2 at a time on the internet. Probably get a good deal on them. Yeah, I changed my own last time around. So, Danette, you tried for one. They wouldn't. I tried for a T-shirt, but they wouldn't give me a T-shirt out of the store. They gave me a coffee tumbler, thermal, which was pretty nice actually, but with the dealership name on it. couldn't get him to give me a Dodge T-shirt or a Challenger T-shirt or something on the store. You go to Baxter in Omaha. I have a little issue with Baxter in Omaha. I don't know if I had when I was looking for a car, they kind of gave me some. Still kind of mad. They had me drive all the way to. Actually, it was Lincoln. Actually, Baxter and Lincoln. They had an orange Scat Pack that had been on the lot. Supposedly had been on the lot for several weeks, and I called one morning to double check on a Saturday morning if it was still there. They said, "Yep, still here," and that it had been there for a long time. And we got in the car. We drove all the way there. Went to get the salesman that I talked to, and he said, "Oh, we just sold that like an hour or two ago." And I think I found it hard to believe that they just sold it after it had been on the lot for 13 weeks or something, and they sold it that morning while I was on my way there. I think they just wanted me to, get me on the lot and try to whatever, or get me to buy something else or whatever. Kind of made me mad. I suppose there is a small chance that this they may have sold it while I was driving there, but anyway, it's like a 150-mile drive, and it kind of pissed me off. It's 300-mile round trip, so I don't know if I'd ever deal with. Yeah, maybe Beck. They like seeing Becky. Like, yeah, we'll give you 6 free months. That must be it. I think Sky's onto something. You got a free Dodge travel bag too. Oh, hey William, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you being here. Take care. Have a good night, dude. Sky got a free Mopar hat, free paint sealant, and fabric protectant, and a 2-year oil change with 10K off MSRP. Well, that's pretty damn good. And then they gave Becky 2 more free. Boy, they must like you. They'll change his entire rotation. Nice guys out there at the dealership. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Tail Happy. Very cool. Yeah, Motley. Pumpkin spice, Quaker State oil. Becky's got a 2014 RT Classic. Yeah, if I get another Challenger, whether it be a Hellcat or a Scat Pack, it would have to be the wide body, unless it was maybe, I don't know. Pretty sure it would be a wide body. They just look cool, and I know they are just awesome. And yep, got to do it next time. Oh man. Sky likes the dash better on the 2014, but like the electronics on the new. I really like the 2015 up a lot as far as the interior and everything goes. But the other ones are great too. They're all really nice, and I do like the gauges and stuff on the previous version for sure. Today was my and Becky can program the PCM. Yeah. Yes, that's right, Chad. We had a couple dealerships that one of them just freaked me out. The guy was like he was like a caricature of a car salesman. It was like bad comedy sketch of his car salesman. I thought he was joking, but he was seriously like one of those hey 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 kind of guys and everything. I was just like, yeah, I don't think so. So, and they had a uh, TA on the lot. I think it was a blue 392 TA, and they wanted some ridiculous amount of money. The price they had on it was, I forget, it was like 60 some $1,000. And so I kind of knew from the prices and that they were, the whole deal was just like, yeah, I don't think. And the way the guy acted and everything, we looked at a couple of cars and pretty much got the heck out of there. That's how we ended up in Salina, Kansas, because they were actually first place we really felt comfortable and everything. So, oh yeah, I ate too much food. Today is my every 2 weeks, every other Sunday I do a day where I eat whatever I want and get off the low carb strict diet that I do and that I've been on anyway for a while. And I feel like I have swallowed a bowling ball and rocks and concrete. I ate pizza today and ice cream and brownies and muffins this morning, and I can't even remember. Too much bath and potato chips. So I am feeling a little under the weather from all the junk I ate. Whew. Whew. I did this to myself. Yeah, I did this to myself 2 weeks ago, and this time I thought, okay, I'm not going to go crazy, which I did a lot better today, but I still have my body's like going, what the hell are we doing here? Karen Winter, hey Karen, what's up? Sounds like what your husband eats. I usually pretty much eat. I don't eat anything until supper time, and then I have a usually meat of some sort and a salad. That's my dinner. That's my meal every day. And then for snacks, I have like some nuts and things like that. Cheese sometimes, lots of vegetables and stuff like that. And so today, I just every 13 after 13 days straight, I do the 14th day where I just pretty much eat whatever comes to mind. And whoo, yeah. Straight Sixpence says wife just came home from a baby shower. She was for her sister and came out with a bunch of junk food. Yeah, that happens. A lot of people go to parties and things like that, and then they end up coming back with junk food that was at the thing. Yep. Daniel Lopez said, Chad Kempster, who works at your dealer? Joe Biden. He wants to smell your hair, Chad. Joe Biden is the car salesman. He wants to know if you brought the kids to the dealership. Chad said they once told him they're going to call the cops on his dealership because he didn't like them calling him crazy for what they wanted for the vehicle. Driving, I don't know if I'd be driving in the pasture. I do want to get a drone though, Sky. I've been wanting to get a drone. I'm afraid I'll crash it though, but I'd sure like to have one. It'd be cool, not just for videos, but just kind of fun to have and get some video stuff with it too. Cool. So many little things I want to do like that. Yeah, Dominic, I think once in a while, shock your system back into starting over again or something. Maybe, I don't know. Old creepy Uncle Joe. Yeah, Sky. Yeah, leave the title of your car in the passenger seat. This guy says they love that you saved the window sticker. I saved my window sticker to the trade. Yeah, I still got mine all in a folder with all the other paperwork. It's got my name on it on the top that it was specially built for me, which is cool. Really like that. Yeah, has anybody had like what Daniel's asking about, where they put a price online or whatever, and then you get there and it's different? I didn't run into that problem, but I did run into the problem where they claimed they had a car that they didn't have, and I'm pretty well 99% sure that they lied to me. I don't think they sold it in that 2-hour trip while I was driving there. Probably 3 hours from the time I talked to them till the time I got there. Tell Happy you're giving up on your search. Just gonna wait till next year. Well, if the right thing doesn't happen, then it's just not meant to be, and it'll come along when it comes along. Well, Sky, maybe that's what happened. I mean, maybe they did. I would give them some benefit of some doubt, I suppose, that they could have. It's certainly possible they sold a car while I was on the way there, but I know that, like you're saying, the bait and switch with the price thing, that could happen too. If an advertisement goes out with a really killer price on it, it could very well sell really quick. Chad, the internet deal is only valid on every other 6th day of the month, and if you're in the right zip code and you have the right prefix on your phone number and your social security number starts with a 5. Yeah. I hear about some really good dealers though. So you hear about other people, like you watch YouTube videos, you hear about some really good dealers where people like Sky did it on the internet, have people do entire deals over the internet and then go to pick up the car like in another state and everything's great, works out. And so that's cool too. I mean, it can happen. There's good ones and bad ones, and there's even good salespeople and bad salespeople at dealerships. So we could have hate to give a whole place a bad rap for what one person there did. Yeah, Daniel, you can do that too. I mean, a lot of times I've been in several situations buying cars before where they will not budge on price, or nope, that's it. As low as we can go, this is it, this is it, this is it. And then you leave and then they call you. And it just seems to happen. I had one wait till I got all the way back home. Again, it was about 80 miles on that one. Drove up there 80 miles. The truck was a different price when I got there. I didn't even want to pay the price that was supposed to be in the first place. I was trying to get them down from that. They didn't want to. They went down a little, but they wasn't. I finally said, fine. I left. I got all the way back home, 80 miles home. I think it was actually the next day or later that day, really later that day. And the guy called, said, okay, we can do that deal that you wanted to do. But by then I had already changed my mind and decided to buy a different truck. So I told him, well, he should have said that while I was there, because I'd have driven away in it. But now I've had time to think about it and decided on a different truck. So Molly says you're very happy with the dealer and salesperson, and they're equally happy with him buying the car no matter what. Yeah. I think my deal worked out good with the Challenger finally when we found the right place and everything. Everything went really well. And the Sky, you worked a deal in your Hellcat and got very close to buying it. It was a 2016 gray Hellcat with 7,100 miles. Talked them down from 53 to 48. Sweet. Aaron Belfi, what do you think about the MFR1? I have a different one. I don't have that on my car, but I do have a different active exhaust delete kit on mine, on my Challenger. I have a different one, and it works really well. I haven't tried that particular one. I've seen it though. It looks nice. It looks like it works and all that. So they're all pretty simple devices, all of them. So Oh, you have a check engine light on, even though you used it for extra. Okay. Did you take the fuse out or something for your active exhaust, Aaron? Because I pulled the fuse on mine a long time ago to hold the active exhaust in open position, and of course it triggers a check engine light. Just a mid delete, and that missed. Oh, I wonder what happened. You might check that fuse. It's up front, or no, it's in the back. I'm sorry, it's in the back by the battery, and I forget which fuse it is, but if you look on the inside of the battery thing, it'll show you which one is for the active exhaust. Maybe somehow you blew a fuse or something. I don't know. You might just check that though, because I pulled mine out. Then I watched. It's fuse 36. And to get it to all come back on and work again, and with the light going out, you got to unhook the battery, put the fuse back in, hook the battery back up again, or the check engine light won't come out, won't turn off. And then I bought a different kit. I have a video of the kit that I bought. I got it off eBay and the guy just sent me some newer, improved version of it for free. Yeah, if you pulled that fuse, make sure you unhook the battery before you try to redo it, because it won't turn the light off if you don't. And if anybody does want to pull that fuse for some reason, you gotta wait till the engine is cold. You gotta do a cold start and pull the fuse after you start the car. Start the car and pull the fuse really quick before it closes the valves, and they'll stay in the open position. But that does turn on the check engine light. Sky wanted to do the muffler delete, or your neighbor did a muffler delete on his Mustang, and it's loud as hell. Hopefully that does take the light away, Aaron. It just needs to have something to turn to trick the computer into thinking that thing's working. Hope so. No, louder is not faster, but it just sounds cool and it's not too crazy loud. I did the mid muffler delete, but I did replace it with muffler. I didn't delete the muffler. I replaced the mufflers with different mufflers, which aren't much in the way of mufflers. But the stock mufflers on a Scat Pack are basically, there's nothing. They're almost nothing. The guy who did my exhaust, he cut them off. He's looking at them and laughing. He says they're just basically, there's really not much to them in the first place. So, Boise City, what is up? Hey, thanks, Aaron. I'm glad you like the videos, and I'm glad sometimes I can help you out. That's cool. I like to try to study all that stuff and anything that I can. I'm not an expert on anything. I know a little bit about a few things, but Sky, you put your catch can in today. Cool. What's up, Boise? Did you yeah. Again, I can't speak tonight. What catch can did you get? Oh, Boise's playing Call of Duty. Uncomfortable in here. Yeah, Aaron, 305s will fit. You want to make sure you get the right wheels for the 305s. I got 275s on front, 305s in back with 10 and a half inch wheels on the back wide, and then 9.5 on the front. I forget what the offset is. I can't remember, but if you get everything right, the 305s will be just fine. They don't rub or anything. I've even been under there with the car up in the air and gotten under there and everything, and they're not rubbing. They're close. They're rubbing, but they don't rub. And if they do, or you might need new rims. Yeah, to put 305s on there, you're probably going to need new rims there because depending on what wheels you have, you can probably go up to 275 without needing anything else. But I think on the stock Scat Pack wheels, you're going to want to, you can't go above about 275 safely. Oh, cool, Sky. 129 on Amazon. Nice. The exact set that I bought a staggered wheel tire set from Factory Reproductions, which makes the Hellcat reproduction wheels. And I bought that from their Factory Reproductions has a store on eBay. They sell ready to go sets, and everything's mounted, and you get the TPMS sensors inside and everything, and the wheels, tires, everything's mounted. All you gotta do is put them on the car. Lug nuts, everything comes with it. So I think it was $2,100 for the whole deal, shipped and everything. I did the bill of technology way back, like I ordered it in I ordered it in like January and didn't get it till March or something of last year. And I just got the polished aluminum. I decided against a color. I couldn't decide what color. I didn't really want to match the car. And I couldn't decide what to do, so I just got the polished aluminum. I didn't get any engraving or anything. But I did get the better lines and all that stuff, and I think it was like $200 shipped. And it looks good. I really like the way it looks. It looks nice, and I liked it because it came with little hose ends too for each end of the hose. It just makes it look a little nicer. If you're asking about mine, it's a 2018. Oh yeah, I gotta get back on those Junkyard Dave videos. Those are really good. Everybody check out Junkyard Dave's videos. Pretty cool stuff. Rebuilding a Hellcat. Yeah, those were addictive. I stayed up way too late that night watching those damn things. Really ran into a few unexpected problems. It was worse when he got the car. It was worse than what he saw. When he first bought it. You have a 16, and you're wondering why you don't have the vented headlight. What do you mean vented headlights? Like the holes in the inside ones? I think they all have the same headlights. You can pop those out if you reach in from behind. It's just a little plastic. Yeah. You gotta open the hood, take off it. There's two black covers after you open the hood, right where the hood release is. Take those black covers off. They just kind of snap off and on. And reach in there, and there's a little circle with 3 prongs on it. You just reach in there and push those little 3 prongs in and push out, and those little insides will pop out. They're just fake little plastic things where from a distance it looks like a light, but it's really not. Yep. I got a video on it where when I put my headlight rings in, which I ordered more for the car, as a matter of fact. But if you go back on my video, look for go to my thing and look at my video where I talk about the headlight rings that I put in, and from Scalia Motorsports. If you look that video up, I show you how to do it on there. It's really super easy. You could also, I think, go to that website for Scalia Motorsports. I think they have an instructional video too. You just take off two covers, reach in, and it's just. Actually, I broke one of the tabs off one of mine, so hopefully I don't ever want to put it back. But yeah, it's super easy. And as long as I had my covers off and everything, I went ahead and cleaned them up really good because they were getting a little dusty. So it kind of made them easy to clean up too. So, and I'm sure if I did want to put those back in, I could probably pick them up again pretty cheap. I would imagine they can't be very expensive. They're really just a piece of plastic. So. I am going to do the Hellcat airbox. I was planning on doing it actually by now. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I need to order one. There's another store on eBay selling them for, I think it's $150 shipped. You get the box and then the headlight tube thing and a Hellcat air cleaner, air filter to go in it for $150. And those air filters are about $45 or $50. And so I'll probably just do that. I use a Hellcat air filter already. It's the exact same shape as the Scat Pack one, but it flows more air. Yeah, I'll have plenty of time to do that kind of stuff in the garage this winter. But yeah, I want to get it. I'll probably order it here pretty soon. Of course, do a video. I know it's supposed to be a bad winter again like last year, so hopefully we don't end up stuck inside all winter. Hopefully get some of those nice days. Yeah, it actually looks fine like it is, but I do have some new ones coming. I got some new ones coming from Sky Motorsports. So, but yeah, I kind of got used to having them. So, because people would always ask me, "What's that orange thing?" and what is that, or whatever. So, I thought it looked cool. It looks a lot different than the other ones that I see around here because nobody has those. So, I got a different color this time. I'll show you when it comes what the color is. But you guys know me. I don't like to match colors. I like to do something. I don't like I didn't get octane red ones because my car is octane red. I wanted to get something that looked crazy, so I did. That's why I had the orange. That's kind of why I got the gloss black Hellcat wheels rather than the satin black because the car already has a bunch of satin black on it. I kind of like the look of the two together. The satin and the gloss look kind of cool next to each other, I think. So, yeah, I'm not sure if that's what happened or not, but it's the only thing I can figure because there's no way that those both decided to fall out of there at once. And I didn't have any where that was happening. I didn't have any accident or slamming on the brakes or anything like that right there. So there's no way. And even if I had a slamming on the brakes event right there, they're in there pretty tight. They're not going to fly out. So somebody pulled them out, and I saw those kids earlier in the day when I was leaving to deliver in the company car. I looked over, and there were some kids and stuff. And I didn't think a whole lot of it at the time, but yeah, I know Sky doesn't like you don't like the headlight rings. They're too, so I think it's cool that we all have different tastes and stuff. If we all like the same exact things, we'd kind of be boring. Everybody'd be driving around the same car. So I kind of like it. Aaron says he'll never get another automatic. You love that car. Yeah, I love my 6-speed. It's so much fun. I was watching a guy today. Oh God, what the Rush? I think it used to be Rush SRT, but now it's Rush Shift or something. He was talking about. He was driving a friend's 6-speed, and he has an automatic, and he was really enjoying it. The only thing I could figure is one of the kids reached in there for some reason and thought it was cool, or the color attracted him and he grabbed it, realized it would pop out pretty easy and went and did the other one, or his buddy or something did the other one. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. There was probably one of the businesses out there is probably cameras. I probably could have gotten all crazy and gone crazy and try to see exactly what happened, but it's not worth the headache. It's just stuff happens. Everything else was fine in the car, so stuff happens. Sky One, you might go with the rally stripe. I love the stripes. I really, really like the stripes a lot. I think it looks really good on the car. It really fits the car. I really like the tail stripe on my Scat Pack. I had to get the Scat Pack appearance group to get that stripe on the back, and I really had to have it. It also gives you the interior is a little different. If you get that, you get the it's called hectic mesh instead of the plain gray or silverish stuff inside. It's got like a honeycomb thing to it, and then the front grill is blacked out. I can't remember what else you get with the Scat Pack appearance group. I don't know if those seats are that way because of that, or if all the Scat Pack seats have the logo on them. I can't remember now. There's a few things you get with that Scat Pack appearance group, or I don't think they have that now, but or maybe they do. I don't know. In the 18s, they did. Oh man. This guy says, so you were on the highway when a truck pulling a horse trailer had a blowout. Yeah, I've been next to with trucks with the blowouts before. It's pretty scary. Pieces of it rained all over the place, and you did a great job. He did a great job of controlling. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I really like the rally stripes. I want to do that, Aaron. That's one of the things I would like to do. I love the old, the cursive Challenger logo is so much cooler than the, I guess you call it the more modern one. That older looking, I guess, to me, it seems like the older one. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the cursive script one is way cooler than the block lettered one. Nice, Tail Happy. Yeah, Scott says rally stripes are the universal language for move over. Yeah, they look good. Yeah, Becky, your car came with the old school cursive. Yep. Yeah, I do. I really like that logo much better. I was looking at that era and I was kind of in there. I didn't want to like mess around with it too much. I didn't want to break anything, but it seemed like it was not going to be fun to get off. I just kind of explored a little bit. I didn't want to get too aggressive because I didn't want to, like I said, I don't want to break anything or anything. But yeah, Boise City. A lot of people like to talk about Challenger not handling well, but for the size of car that it is, considering the hugeness of it and the comfort of it, it handles really, really well. So I mean, 15 years ago, it would have been considered a really great handling car. By today's standards, it's a little bit below, but still for the size, it's pretty amazing. Molly, my wife has rally stripes on her pajamas. I'll have to watch some videos on that, Aaron, if I decide to do it. Let's get some good tips on how to get the. I love YouTube because you can always learn how to do stuff. So. You have to pull the back. You have to pull it back, get a flat head behind, and pop the press off. Okay. Try not to break the grill. Oh yeah, see that's I had to be careful because I'm not good at. I'm like a freaking gorilla sometimes. I have a hard time. I'd have to get Kim to do that for me. She's good at the more delicate. That's why she did the door sill decals, and she did the decals in the windows that have my YouTube logo and all that stuff on them. She always does that kind of stuff because I'm like an elephant and a gorilla mixed together, and it's bad. Yeah, I have zero issues with the handling of my Challenger. I think it handles really, really good. So. And it totally makes up for the what it lacks just a tiny bit in handling. It makes up more than makes up for in use as an everyday car and as a comfortable car and a huge trunk and all that stuff. So it more than makes up for its, how often are you really going to need it to be super great handling car? Oh, it's a very, very good handling car. Yeah, I mean, I like Camaros and Mustangs a lot, but they're just not quite as comfortable. And I love just the general size. I like the way the Challenger looks just because it's a little bit bigger and the way it looks. And I love the comfort. And you can sit in it all day and take a several 100-mile trip and not feel like you got beat to death or anything. It's pretty cool. Can't complain. And I think it gets more attention from other people than either of those other two cars, too, for the most part. Yeah, those little tabs aren't real strong. So there's like 3 of them. There's just a circular round thing that looks like a little fake headlight. And then there's 3 prongs that come back with there's like a little hook on the end or something that kind of hold. Just got to kind of push them in and push out. Push those 3 things in and then push out towards the front of the car. And it'll pop out. As a matter of fact, I think one of mine went flying. I pushed it a little too hard and shot it across the garage. But Blazy City says maybe once you get your okay, you're gonna maybe look around for a used Hellcat, play around with it on weekends. Yeah, that would be fun, man. I didn't show up. I don't know if you can do that or not. I don't think you can. I think people try to post yours and it doesn't work. Aaron, I don't know if my video is going to help you much. I don't think I'm trying to remember back. I did it on video, but I don't think I showed real up close but it's super easy. I can't remember exactly what the video was. Going to have the Scalia Motorsports headlight rings in the title, I think. No Sunday Night Football. I haven't watched any NFL in a long time. It's a couple of years. Boise says, to be honest, really the only vehicles you need is a car for fuel economy. Yeah, we have a couple of those. And a pickup, the whole things for high-powered muscle car to play on the weekends. We kind of play with ours more than on the weekends, but we have actually 3 gas mileage cars. We got a Ford Focus wagon, a Saturn SC2, and a Toyota Prius. So Sky says it'd be your last gas car. You think after that you'd do electrics? Molly says the Browns are up 6-3 on the Rams at halftime. That sounds like a good game. Thrilling. I feel like defense probably is a good game. Oh, you're 6'4", so the Camaro's probably a little bit. I mean, they could fit a pretty good sized person, but they seem a little hard. A lot of people don't like the way you can see out of a Challenger either. Everybody talks about big blind spot. I really don't think there's that big. I don't think there's much of a blind spot. And if you adjust the side mirrors correctly, you can see everything just fine. So so many people adjust their side mirrors so they're looking at the side of their own car, where there's no reason to be looking at the side of your own car through your side mirrors. So that does cause a blind spot. You can't see crap. Aaron says the Challenger is the best muscle car left there in Jersey. You drive it daily, and yeah, I drive it daily pretty much, and the most comfortable car. Yeah, it's a great comfortable car. It's really the last true muscle car, I think. I mean, the Mustang and Camaro are more like sports cars now. See, my Challenger has the rear camera, so Becky, yours doesn't have a camera, does it? So yeah, to back it up would be pretty tricky without the camera. I've had to do it once when the camera wasn't working, once or twice, I think. This guy says you loved your 70 Camaro, but you love in your 70 Chevelle. Both cool cars. Yeah, without the backup camera on the Challenger, it'd be a little rough, I think, at times. And I'm spoiled by it now because you start using it. At first, it's a little weird to use those backup cameras when you're not used to them, but when you get used to using it, you start to kind of depend on it a little bit. And then, like I said, there's been a couple times where it didn't want to work. It was frozen once in one spot. Nothing was moving. And then once it was just black. It fixed itself both times. And there's been a couple times where, like, if I was in some bad weather where it would be there'd be like a bunch of water or mud or something on it, and it's not much good then either. But yeah, I think you can add one, Becky. Danette went for a ride in a 2018 Tesla yesterday. Yeah, they're fast. Yeah, they're very cool. They're very fast. They look kind of neat and everything, but I'm too old school. I think maybe someday. Yeah, Danette, stick with your red eye. Pillar behind a little bit. Yeah, that's where the spot is. But really, you can use the side mirrors if you get them adjusted right. If you trust them, you can pretty much see really, really well if you get them adjusted right. People just, like I say, they turn them too far in. They're looking at the side of their car for some reason. I don't know why they think they want to see the door of their car, but. I hear you, Aaron. I wouldn't want my check engine light after when I pulled that fuse, it did that. And then like I said, to get it to go off, I had to unhook the battery for a while, then put the fuse back in, and then put the battery back together and hook it back up again and everything. And then it was fine. So yeah, it kind of drove me crazy having the check engine light on. It's not fun. I knew what it was. I knew it was nothing really wrong. It still bugged the heck out of me. So you might double check that. You might unhook that battery for a few minutes, then pull the fuse and put it back in again, or check the fuse, make sure the fuse is good. "2014 was the last year for a CD player." Yeah, Kim was upset when we got the car. She said, "There's no CD player." I was like, oh, most cars don't have CD players anymore. And I can see why people would still want. A lot of people have hundreds of CDs, and I know you can, switch them over and all that, but it's another pain in the butt thing you got to do. But yeah. Yeah, Becky's got the classic. She's got the chrome wheels. Sky One, you got to try out the Android Auto on your last trip. I have 20,200 and some miles on it now in 24 months. I just did a 20,000 mile video like a week and a half or something ago, 2 weeks ago. I did the 20,000 mile video, and then we got a couple hundred more on it since then. I did my 2-year anniversary video yesterday, 2 years of ownership. I talked about if I would recommend the car and all that kind of stuff to people who were thinking about it. Quite a bit. We do, like I said, we drive it pretty much daily and even in the winter. But last winter, now we did have a couple of good stretches last winter where we didn't drive it because it was just really bad weather. And it wasn't that I couldn't have drove it. If I would have had to drive it, I would have done it. I just figured, well, we got these other cars. I don't want to take it out in the really horrible weather. So it sat for, probably 2 or 3, more than 3 weeks, probably last, not in one stretch, but all together last winter. So cool, Aaron. I have not seen one in real life that looks like mine, but I've seen a few on the internet. I got a few viewers who have sent me pictures and stuff that we have very, almost the exact same car. So that's pretty cool. Really love the color a lot. I still like it. I'm not bored with it or anything, and I still like other ones in that color. And that was, again, I think I've told everybody a million times, that was like a last minute decision to order that color too. We were going to order Maximum Steel or Destroyer Gray. And we saw a little teaser video for the Demon at the time. They were just putting out those teaser videos. And one of those videos, I think, had an octane red one. And we were like, oh, what is that color? And I went on the thing, and it was that there was one color on the website that I'd never really checked out because it looked funny on the little color swatch thing. And it was the octane red one because it looked kind of pinkish almost, or weird. And I was, it's that color. So I just ended up ordering that. Yeah, I like the color. Get a lot of compliments on the color. It looks really cool. It looks different in different lights. So it's kind of neat. I kind of like it. So I said, if I was going to get another one right now, I don't even know what I would do. I might end up with octane red again, even though you hate to buy another new car and get the same color, but I just like the color so much. Chad says it's 69 Boss 429 on Mecum auctions. Just no sale. $215,000. Jeez. Ouch. Woo. Yeah, I like the rims with that car. I think it looks good. I was watching some stuff with the old rims on it, and it just didn't look as mean, but it still looked great. But yeah, I really like the new ones. They look good. So really, on this car, though, all the colors look really good. I mean, there's none that I'm not crazy about the yellow, but if for the yellow, it's a good yellow, and the car still looks good in it. I just don't like yellow cars in general that much, but. Man, the white looks good, and all the silvers and grays and blues, they all look good. Everything looks really good. All the reds look good. Everybody check out Sky's channel. Look for the Challenger wide body twisties on Route 66 Exploring. Yeah, Destroyer Grays discontinued, Maximum Steel's discontinued, Sublime, Plum Crazy. I think those 4. Maybe there's another one. I just did a video on this a couple weeks back. And then they got 3 new colors. I think 4 went away or 5 went away, and they got 3 new ones. Oh, B5 Blue's gone too. But they like to do that. They're going to bring back B5. They're going to bring back Sublime, and they're going to bring back the purple. But they got a new purple one now, different color of purple, which is really, really cool. And then they got that kind of a burnt orange color called cinnamon, and they got what's the other color, guys? Oh, that blue. There's another blue that's kind of similar to B5, but it's more metallic-y looking, I think, or a little different. It's called Frostbite. Yeah, I've seen some of those drop top pictures. I saw a video. Somebody had gotten one on a highway. They were driving next to it or something the other day. Looks pretty good. It's not a bad looking car for convertible. I don't really do that. It's not my thing, but it does look pretty good. Scott says yellow scats look great. There was a yellow. I just remembered I saw a yellow scat pack. I was looking at one of my old videos of a car show I was at, and there was a yellow scat pack. It was pretty cool. Sky one likes the CUDA look. So yeah, I think it was 5 colors I got rid of, and one or 3 new ones. So they're down to like 12 colors now or something. Cool. Motley, subscribe to Sky's channel. Everybody else should do so as well. Everybody who's got a channel, always feel free to talk about your channel on here, because we like to support each other's channels and subscribe to everybody else's channels and all that stuff. So everybody always feel free to do that on my channel. I have no problem whatsoever with that. So I encourage it, strongly encourage it. I think there are kits, Aaron, but I don't know. I just don't think it would be the same. I'd like to get the real deal. I know there's kits, but I don't think they're quite. Yeah, the wide body. There's a. I think I put up some pictures or something. I have some pictures of. There was a Octane Red 2019 wide body scat pack in town one day here where I live, in a small town where I live, and it was so cool, and I couldn't stop looking at it. I was so jealous. Yeah, Sky, I get the same thing. Whenever I'm driving or if I'm getting gas or something, there's always people who have to come by and rev their engines or take off real fast or something. It's kind of funny. Hey, Chad, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Have a good week, Chad. Appreciate you being here. Good to see you again. Becky says she passed a white Hellcat yesterday and they revved at you like, what are you going to do? Well, you can still have a little fun. I don't mind losing to somebody faster. It's still fun. I had a guy in a GTR one day here in town. They were visiting some other people, and black GTR, which would destroy me, but it was still, interesting to see how much or little it would destroy me. So it's still, it's still fun to find out. I got the Sunday night blues, guys. Work tomorrow. That would be nice, Sky. I would like to. I've always wanted to. That's always been kind of a goal of mine, and also to do my own stuff, which I do a lot of my own stuff. I just have never been in a place where I can do just that. I've always got to have the main job going on. Hopefully one of these days. Mm. And tomorrow, Monday, is my long day at work. It's not long. It's not that long of a day. It's just longer than all my other days. So it seems long because it's more than I usually work in a day. So Aaron says, when you drive in the video, it seems like are you talking about my videos or? Hey, Boise City, thanks for being here again, man. Always appreciate you coming in. It's always good to see you. You got a written test once those are done. You're good. Cool, man. Good luck with everything. Keep up the good work. Danette's been retired for 5 years. Nice. Very, very nice. Aaron, I have a funny story. Talk about shifting my car. The first time I took off in that car at the dealership was rather embarrassing because I killed it in first gear. I was afraid to take off. I was afraid to give it too much gas because I didn't want to do anything stupid. And I killed it. It was very embarrassing. The salesman was in the car and everything. He probably thought, this guy can't even drive a stick. That was my first story of driving my new Challenger, was killing it in first gear. I was just babying it too much. I didn't want to go crazy in the parking lot there. And, oh well. I haven't done it since, just that one time, but he probably thought, oh my God, why is this guy buying a manual? He can't even drive the damn thing. But that's actually what I prefer. I always try to get a manual if I can. So. I just, I was totally not used to the car. And again, it was brand new and I didn't want to, we were in a car dealership. There was a, if you look at that video back then, the day we picked up the car, there's a monster truck show going on. There's all this stuff going on at the dealership. It's like a circus going on. And I'm in the middle of it with my new Challenger trying to take off. And it's like, oh, did that just really just happen to me? And it did. But I haven't done it since, just the one time. Guy says, screw shifting after trying the paddles and the twisters, you're totally into the auto now. Yeah, I probably would get into the auto. Like I want Danette's car. I want a Hellcat Red Eye, but they only come in automatic. So even though I prefer, manual, but that's really the car that I want. So if I get to that point where I can do that, so I'll be having. And if I moved up to the Hellcat period, I'd probably I'd probably try to get a manual, but might end up with an auto. I would miss the shifting stuff though. It's so much fun. Even though the car is a little bit quicker if you have an automatic, it's still so much fun to. I'd like to keep this car and get another one, but I don't know if that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. As soon as you guys turn my channel into a really big one, I don't have to worry about it. I'll keep both. Yeah, Sky, I know the Hellcat, especially the Red Eye. That's like, well, I can't even use all the power in the Scat Pack. I can't, but just to know you have it. The Scat Pack even is more than I can usually do anything with. Very rare occasion do we unleash all the power in that thing. So to have a couple 100 or 300 more doesn't make a lot of sense really, other than the fact that you got it. It's like having extra ammo. You're probably not going to use it, but you got it. You like using the shifter rather than the paddles? Then Aaron says Sky Joe isn't that bad. It'd be worth it in 200. I saw I used to live in Colorado, so I still have some of the TV stations and newspapers and stuff from out there on my Facebook, and they were showing some guy, they were showing a state trooper in Colorado, down in southern Colorado. He pulled someone over for 112 or 115 or something like that. And they were showing the radar gun, and look how fast this guy was going. Isn't this crazy? And I just, that's not that fast. I'm sure state troopers get guys for going a lot faster than that every day, but they thought it was amazing this guy was going 115 miles an hour. I'll just be getting warmed up. Just starting to feel like we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I got a lot of straight, flat roads and deserted roads and miles of nothing out here. If you watch some of my videos where I'm driving actually in the video and just watch how many cars go by, sometimes there's like I'll be talking for like 10 or 15 minutes and sometimes it'd be like one or two cars go by the whole time. Yeah, Sky, exactly. Yeah, they were all amazed. I mean, it made like their little, they put it on their Facebook page, the cops' radar gun. Look at this, 115 or 112 or whatever the hell it was. And I was just like, come on, that's rookie numbers. That's just, we're just starting to get the car rolling at that point and feel like we're maybe starting to pick up a little speed. Yeah, they're supposed to be able to do like 182 or something like that, I believe. I haven't gotten that high up. Of course, I wouldn't break the speed limit ever in the first place, but I've heard that mine once went 156 miles an hour with some other professional driver driving it on a closed track, but it wasn't me. But yeah, I think it'll do like 182 ish, something like that. Depends on which article you read. Yeah, 115 isn't really that fast. I mean, think about it. If you're passing somebody at 80 miles an hour, you're probably going to be doing like 115, to get around them or something. So yeah, some of you guys who live in the bigger cities, especially like on the East Coast and stuff, you don't have a lot of big wide open spaces. Aaron, if you check out a lot of my videos where I'm driving, you just see for miles, just kind of like little rolling hills and straight line, no other cars. The roads are pretty good for the most part. We don't have a lot of bad roads here. We got a couple that are terrible, but our main highways here are pretty nice. Sky One says you never liked how your 2010 RT rode at anything over 90. Did it just feel kind of unstable or something? Sky got to take on the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Oh yeah, that would be, something like that would be great. That would be really nice to be able to do. Dominic, like I said, I don't break the speed limit, but a professional driver in my car in Mexico on a closed road course went 156. But he chickened out because he didn't want to go any faster because he started to feel like something bad might happen. So yeah, there's some cool roads. I try to show those out the front window sometimes. I think people might get a little bored with some of that stuff, but I'd like to do some short clips of just look at this. Some of it's just so tempting too. Becky's been to Mexico and went 135. Some of the roads are really tempting. I get just look down and just for as far as you can see, there's just a ribbon and there's nobody around, and it's like, man, I just want to do this, but then sometimes you do. So Becky's on 135. In Mexico, Aaron was going 148. Becky's in West Virginia, so yeah. Skies did 280 kilometers in a BMW and the Autobahn, heading to Essen. Cool. Trying to think what that translates to in miles per hour. Can't remember. Somebody Google it for me. It's 280 kilometers. I think it's faster than that, isn't it? I'll use my phone. Somebody else do this for me real quick. My phone's a pain in the butt. Oh, I know. I'll just use the Google thing. 174. Okay, good. I was going to ask Google. I forgot I could do the voice thing. I wasn't thinking. In a 7 Series, I like those cars. They're beautiful. BP, what's up, BP? BP snuck in on us. Yeah, the BMW 7 Series are good-looking cars. 174 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. That's faster than I've gone, man. You got me by 18. Boise says, okay, Dodge Charger Hellcat can go 204. Yeah, and these cops were shocked at 115. Apparently, these cops don't go above 100. Apparently not. I did see another one. Did you guys see that guy online that he said he was, what was he driving? A 2002 Lexus something or another. And he was surprised that the state trooper he tried to outrun the state troopers Dodge Chargers, and he thought they had V6s in them. He said, I thought that was kind of a funny story. He admitted that he thought they had V6s and that he could outrun them, and he obviously didn't. Yeah, Boise, it's just kind of like starting to get rolling a little bit. Like, okay, now we're going. Let's get this sucker really going. 115 is just starting out. Yeah, they must drive. I don't know what they were driving, but yes, that video of the guy running the cop in the scat pack's pretty intense. He completely, I think, the cop, I think, gave up pretty quick. I don't think he chased him very far. It didn't look like from the video. It looked like he hit his lights, and when the scat pack took off, he took off. But within about, it couldn't have been 20 or 30 seconds. You could just kind of tell the cop was just like, okay, never mind. We'll catch him later or whatever, He wasn't going to get into that. He realized pretty quickly he wasn't going to keep up. Yeah, it looked like where I live kind of a lot, but I kept telling people that is not me. Whoever's watching this, I posted on my Facebook, I think. Like, I know looks like my area, and it's my car, just like my car, but it's not me. But I think it's an automatic too, for one thing. Plus, he's playing some music. I think Becky commented that the music the guy had on was obviously not me either. So, yeah, he was out in the open country like Texas or Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, somewhere like that, where there's a lot of open country, kind of farmland roads and stuff. Yeah, that's what Becky said. Wrong music for it to have been me. So I was like, anybody's watching this on my Facebook that I posted it on, this is not me. Aaron, I don't know. I've stopped watching him a long time ago, but not nothing that he did. I just lost. You know, you kind of come and go with channels sometimes, and I made a video that time when he did the thing where he told everybody to join his thing, or he wasn't going to talk to him anymore and all that. I made a video about that, and a lot of his people didn't like it. I actually had a couple people threaten they were going to beat me up and stuff, which I thought was hilarious. But and that's kind of when I stopped watching him. Not because I was mad at him or anything. I just whatever. I just did it, whatever. And now I guess he got rid of his Hellcat. I see somebody else bought it. I saw a video of some guys fixing it up or whatever. Yeah, Boise City. I mean, a lot of cars will do 110 or 115. Pretty much every normal day, every cars will do that. So I'm not going to charge anybody anything. You can watch my if you watch my videos and you let the ads roll. That's all if you just let an ad roll once in a while. I haven't seen that 1320 chick. 9-second Mustang, sweet. I was watching that show on Netflix, The Fastest Car or whatever. Not that great of a show. Watched a few episodes last night of it. There was a girl with a really fast Mustang. She had an LS motor in it, though. That's right. He got the red eye, didn't he? Yeah. I mean, I've got nothing against this channel or him or anything. Just I made kind of a funny video about him saying that, and I made a little paper doll of him riding in the car next to me, and a lot of people were very highly offended by that. So I just told them that I live in Superior, Nebraska. It's less than 2,000 people. Everybody here knows me. Everybody knows my car, so I'm really super easy to find. So if you want to kick my ass, I'm really easy to find. Come give it your best shot. Woman-driven doors. I like a lot of the. Actually, women are really good drag racers. They have pretty good reaction times compared to men. A lot of the best drag racers are women these days, which is Leah Pritchett's amazing. She has a two-piece lift that she slides under her car and uses that to be portable. Oh, that's cool. Nice. It's portable. I'm still going. Probably wrap it up here in a minute. We usually go an hour and a half. We're a little over that now, so. We usually get into pretty good conversation. I just start to enjoy it so much I don't want to leave. So yeah, those Chargers will move out, the police ones and all. Yeah, they got some fast cars. That's what the state troopers here in Nebraska have Chargers, and they have some pickups too. But yeah, we need 4 day week. I need a zero. I want to be a 7-day work week doing YouTube one of these days. Maybe I'll just go full time live streaming 24/7. I'll sleep for 8 hours, get back up, and go back on. That's the dream, man. I just need it to be about, let's see. If we're about 10 times bigger than it is right now, I'd probably quit my job. Yeah, I think Tall Guy and his buddies might want to kick my ass too. I don't know. So I don't think he could, but a couple of. Yeah. I've been dreaming my whole life of working for myself and doing something, like that. It's just never quite. I've always got stuff going on like that. It's just never got it to the point where I can just do that, or where it gives me enough confidence in it that I think I can just do that. Hey, Aaron, thanks for being here, man. Great conversation, and good luck with the car, and good choice on the car, and good luck on the headlight thing and all that. And keep it up, man. And good luck. Hopefully, get that engine light situation taken care of. I've got like 3,400 right now, Sky. Yeah, all of our cops have Chargers. All our state troopers. Our local cops here, they have pickup trucks. They've all got Chevy and Dodge pickup trucks here. The county sheriffs and the city cops here, where in the town I live in, they all drive pickups. But they kind of need them here because we got a lot of dirt roads they got to go on and bad muddy areas, and because we're kind of in a rural area, so even the city police have to go like a mile or two out of town for stuff out on the dirt and everything in the mud. It turns into mud in the winter and when it rains. So they kind of need the 4x4 pickups out here. And then the state troopers usually have the, like I said, they usually got the Chargers and they got some pickups too. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I think everybody's getting tired, including me. I still got to do a few things before I go to bed. And I will probably try to catch some other live streams if anybody is still on. Sometimes when I get off here, I get lucky and a few people are still streaming so I can watch theirs. I like to check out what everybody else got going on. Everybody, thanks a lot for being here. I love these Sunday nights. So much fun. You guys make this so easy. And we always have such a cool conversation. So it's really cool. It's really cool. I really appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, Sky says drive safe. I agree with that. Everybody be careful this week and hopefully see you during the week again. And everybody have a good night. Good night, Becky. Good night, Straight Six Sky, Motley, Boise, Aaron, everybody who's still here. Dominic, take care, man. See y'all. Appreciate you so much. You guys make the whole channel work. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. We're out of here.